Hi guys, my name is Bree and this is Car Snacks and Weird Ass Candy Reviews. So I got some sad news the other day where they are permanently closing our drive-in theater here in Wichita, Kansas. The Starlite drive-in has been open in Wichita since the early 70s. There's just something so special about drive-in theaters. I love them so much. They're an American cultural institution. The first drive-in theater was opened in New Jersey back in 1933. This guy, as the story goes, this guy, Richard Hollingshead, his mother was said to have been a very large woman, and it was uncomfortable for her. The seats in typical theaters were uncomfortable for her. So he got the bright idea to tie some bed sheets together between two trees, and he got his mom in his car and played silent films for her through a projector on the sheets outdoors. That is so sweet. I thought that just was so kind. But got the idea, and the first drive-in theater, well, the first patented drive-in theater, I guess, opened up in '33, and they really exploded in the 1950s with America's auto boom. And they have been an integral part of American car culture ever since. And unfortunately, there's not many of them left anymore. And it just breaks my heart because I have so many fond memories of loading up in, whatever vehicle, whether it be with my family when I was a kid, crawling into the back of our beat-up station wagon, me and my 3 siblings, with our pillows and our, Ninja Turtle pillows, and our strawberry shortcake pillow, and our blankets, and all of our snacks, or pulling out the lawn chairs and sitting out there and watching sometimes 3 films. It is, especially here in Wichita, they would do, they're always first-run movies, and they would do upwards on the weekend. You can go see 3 films. And sometimes you just paid a flat car rate. It was $10 per carload or $12 per carload. And it was such an economic way to spend quality time with your family. And sometimes for individuals or families with meager means, that's the only way they could take their children to go see first-run films. I mean, it can be extremely expensive to go to the movies. Drive-ins gave you a certain kind of freedom and an experience that you will get nowhere else. And I just loved the intermission commercials that played before the movies. They had this string of cartoons that would come on and do the countdown. 10 minutes till showtime, 9 minutes till showtime. They'd play these really cute little cartoons. I fell in love with those, and that was one of the things that I looked forward to, as silly as that might sound to some people. I looked forward to that when I went to the drive-in. Those was one of my favorite things, and I am seriously getting a tattoo of this on Friday. This was she was either the 3 minutes till showtime or 1 minute till showtime girl. And I think it was 1 minute because she'd come on her balloons and then her balloons would pop. And then it's like 1 minute till showtime, which was kind of a little racy, Especially this is 1960s artwork. It's so quintessentially the 60s. I absolutely love it, and I'm gonna get that tattooed. And I'm considering getting these other images, this one or this one. I'm considering getting those tattooed as well because I loved them that much. Okay, they make me so happy when I see them. I just love that artwork. So I don't know. But it gave you a certain kind of freedom that you would not be afforded at any of the other theaters, and through AMC or any of those giant corporate theaters, be able to be in your own personal space, especially if you have kids. Maybe you have children with disabilities or small kids, babies who are going to cry, or kids are going to not be able to sit still for long periods of time. Gives them the ability to get up and get out and move around. But the freedom to be with your friends or your family members. If they want to talk through the film, you're not disturbing anyone else. Or if you're a smoker or whatever, I have so many fun memories going with my friends in high school, some of which sadly aren't here anymore. And those are memories that can never be replaced. It's just, oh my God, it breaks my heart. And then the guy here who had owned it, I'm hoping, God, I pray that the individuals who run there's the Transit Drive-In in New York and then the one in Tulsa. There's been some discussion that maybe they are trying to save our drive-in and maybe be able to purchase it either from the developers or get the developers to just realize how important this theater is to Wichita. So there's not many drive-ins left. I love movies, and I just love the drive-in theaters. Like, if I had the money, that's one of the things that we talked about, like, if we won the lotto, what we would do. I would open up a drive-in theater. I'm very passionate about it. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love them. Being able to sit out in a nice night under the stars and watch a movie with loved ones. It doesn't get better than that. It doesn't. That just ripped my fucking heart out. But, and I know a lot of people here in town feel the same way, so I guess we'll see what happens. They're planning on doing a auction. They're going to gut the place and auction off the stuff here in the end of November. Hopefully there's going to be a protest November 3rd, and at least to let these developers know that we want this drive-in. This community wants the drive-in. But if you guys have been to a drive-in, if you have a drive-in theater in your town, let me know if you go to it, if you've been to your theater, if you like going to the drive-in. Just let me know if you have one and where at. So I absolutely, that was like one of the things too on my like bucket list, but is not only to go to every state, visit every state in the U.S. I want to start going to more of the drive-ins that are open when I travel, when I go on vacation, to hit up some drive-ins. I just love that experience. It's so quintessentially America, you know? I am for real getting misty-eyed talking about it. Anyway, that was my rant about our drive-in and the situation here and how depressed it has made me. And that guy, ooh, that owned the drive-in. Give him the knuckles. All the knuckles. Anyway, I did pick these up. The limited edition Oreo cookies. I have passed these cookies like 20 freaking times, and I never picked them up because I thought it was just Disney designed. And I'm like, what do I care about that? Oreos are Oreos. I got really excited because I thought they were a different flavor, and then I saw that, and I was like, oh. I hate it when they do that, because then I'm like, oh, new Oreos, there's going to be a new flavor. And I get super excited about it, and then I find out that it's just a decoration, or, it's designed differently. And I'm like, well, that's a letdown. But actually, I saw this on Instagram. Somebody had posted, it's birthday cake flavor. And I'm like, that I could get behind. That's pretty awesome. And it's got a lot of icing in it this time. It's like a double stuffed Oreo. Maybe a little bit more than a double stuffed Oreo. Boy, the lighting in my place is bad. Anyway, you can see the little birthday cake. You can see the sprinkles. God, they smell so freaking good. It smells like birthday cake. These, 9 out of 10. I have grown to really, really love birthday cake flavored items. So good. Maybe even more than birthday cake. Maybe. I don't know. But these are really good. And I remember I feel like they had birthday cake Oreos come out a while ago. And I thought they were good. I can't remember them specifically in order to compare these to those. But this is a 9 out of 10. I know that. But I've been drowning my sorrows in ice cream and cookies, and I binge watched The Haunting of Hill House. That's how I'm trying to cope with the murder of my drive-in. All the middle fingers for that guy, man. All the middle fingers. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great week. Thanks for listening to my rant. But if you do have a drive-in, let me know how you like yours if you go. If you've never been to a drive-in and you have one, you've got to go at least once. Just make an effort one time to go out and get that experience. Like I said, there's not many of them left, and they won't be around forever. Most of them are owned by individuals. Small mom and pop operations, and you end up like the situation here where it's owned by an individual who didn't have any children, so he willed it to this guy and trusting him that he would keep this open for generations to come, and he trusted the wrong guy. Sad. So if you have a drive-in, just make an effort to go just once. But let me know about your drive-in. Let me know if you like these cookies. If you've tried these, what you thought. Hope you guys are having a great week. I'll talk to you later.